Hey everybody, it's Dead Linux. Sorry for spooking you there. It is Monday, which means, in the words of an old YouTuber from when I first started, I'd just like to ask and answer one simple question. Tonight, does Marvel's Midnight Suns run on Linux? So that is the answer we're going to answer tonight. So we're going to try it. I have it installed. We have not done anything else with it, and that's what you've turned into. So we're also listening to Midnight Mob in the background, which is still one of my favorite indie bands on Pretzel Rock. So I'm really hoping that that doesn't have a weird copyright strike, because I do support and I am a subscriber to Pretzel Rocks, which makes it available for me to be able to listen to that music on stream. Hi! How are you? So, like I said, tonight we'll be looking at, taking a look at this particular Marvel title and seeing if we can get it to run on Linux. I have not looked at this game at all in terms of the Proton database. I have not looked at it in terms of Wine. I have just installed it, and we'll take a look at that right now. So, for the basics here, I think this should be fine on this side. I'm not sure if we need to be that or the other. We are being greeted by the Penguin Butler from Overlord, and just checking my levels here, making sure everything is matching up the way I need it to match up. So let's open up Steam and let's take a look. And if you're wondering why I'm starting so quickly, is for those of you who are watching this or taking a look from YouTube, I'd like to get you your answers as quickly as possible. Then I'll hang out with my community, but of course you're welcome to hang out and watch as well and kind of see how this game plays out for someone who's playing it and starting it blind. Now, I have watched a few minutes of this in terms of gameplay, which is actually one of the things that reminded me of it. Jesse Cox actually was playing it a little bit, and I was reminded to see that, oh, right, Midnight Suns released, and that was something that kind of caught my attention, because that was one of the comic book titles that I didn't collect a whole lot when it came out originally, but I did have one of the graphic novels that came out that bound a bunch of the issues together, and that kind of got me interested. Hadn't read a whole lot of Ghost Rider or any of the other, I hadn't read any of Blade at all. I'd seen the movies like other people, but I kind of got into the story, and so, you know, and we're kind of a gloomy channel anyway, so I figure why not? It's a good one to try, and I don't think many people have tried it on Linux yet, so that gives us a chance to use a fresh title that probably doesn't have a whole lot of airplay yet, and see if we're running into one that won't work. And particularly with a title like Marvel, or the superhero titles that typically are, you know, platform dependent, that I don't want to say dependent, but platforms kind of make their bread and butter on those sorts of titles, in my opinion, on sort of these classic archetype hero sort of adventure titles. And so this one could be one where we're seeing something that's ported across the board and then released to PC. So then we have another level of complexity that could be making it run poor on Proton. Or not, or everything could just work. I don't know. We'll try it out. Let me prove it first and show you when we installed this. So first things first, let me show you the Proton that we're going to be using tonight. So it's good old Eggy's Glorious Egg Rolls Proton 7. I'd say Eggy, you probably don't even shouldn't speak so familiarly about him. But he does really good work. So this is Glorious Egg Rolls Proton version. So if you're ever curious about where to get this or how to get this as a Linux user, then if you search for Glorious Egg Roll and you search for Glorious Egg Roll Proton, you'll get to the GitHub page for this. And this is not the newest one, so if we have to update, we can. But this one I've gotten a lot of mileage out of this already, and only released about a month ago. So we've got that installed. We'll take a look at the local files so I can prove to you where these 54 gigabytes of data are stored here. We're also on Fedora 37, I think it's 37. I think I updated to 37. I can't remember. It's Fedora, however, we are running today. So let's just take a look to see when these files were placed here. Can you... Saturday. Is that all you're going to give me is Saturday? I don't get to actually learn. You know what? Screw you. I'll just... Oh, fine. We'll just go to command line. I think it's this one here. Let's just see. Is it? Yeah, it is. CD Steam Linux, and then CD Steam Apps, and then CD Common, and then we wait. ls mid. No. Yeah, it's gotta be Marvel's title. Liberation, how you doing? Good to see you, buddy. This is not a workout stream. Today's my rest day, actually. Oh, speaking of which, I gotta actually... No, I don't have to put it in here. So I was trying to... Sorry to completely segue away from what I was doing. I was trying a different app the other day, and the app literally had you have to take your rest day, otherwise it wouldn't count it. And then it started backing up your workout. So I just thought, oh, it's a rest day, I'll just skip it. I won't even open the app. Nope. Tried to open the app again, it told me I was off. So it was bad. It was bad. Teach you, senpai. I am no senpai. I know nothing. I know nothing. Okay, so oh no, I was gonna actually CD into Marvel's Midnight Suns. There we go. But no, it was the Body Space app made by bodybuilding.com. Oh, you're seeing it in the background, aren't you? Yes, you are. Yes, I do. I'm a big Overlord fan. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It's one of those animes where I'll eventually find something that I absolutely can't handle, and then I'll have to give it up or something. But I've been watching, or I finished watching the 4th season, and yeah, I'm still addicted to that damn thing. I like it. Yep, I've watched it all the way through. So the whole scene with him seeing the Emperor in the Colosseum. Yes. And then the ending was so weird, but I loved it. So the 10th. So we've installed this 2 days ago. I thought I installed this yesterday. So I must have installed this 2 days ago. Okay. So we haven't done nothing else with this. Nothing else with this game. So I have no idea if this will run. Plague Chicken on the picture. Anything to change or add on it? No. I think we're good. I think we're good to go. Unless you have any crazy ideas, in which case I take your judgment. Lady Matrix, good to see you, by the way. We also have you rotating in the background. So that's what this is. So you now have a digital video space behind my head. Lib, you think I'm thirsty? What does that mean? We may switch to NA beer here shortly as well. Yes, exactly. So all these rotating in the background here, these images behind my head are all done by Lady Matrix. All of them. So that's the other thing too. All right. To non-alcoholic beer. Non-alcoholic beer. I have given up drinking for a while, so we're not going to be going and imbibing into heavy-duty stuff. But it's still... Actually, I'll show you. Hang on. I'll grab one of my favorites since we're about to get into this. So, bet. No, brings out the... You're drinking for two then. You're drinking for me now, Lib. Pour one out for your homies. You'll add to the folder before you go to bed? Whenever you can, Lady Matrix, you know, it's no biggie. I'm just stoked that turned out cool. I think it's a good way to go. I may have to ask you I may have to ask you to do more of those, because those are pretty cool. So as I get more pictures that I want to use, I may say, hey, what about this one? What do you think? So yeah, because of the workout thing, and because I want to get my body back into shape, and there's a couple different problems with obviously alcohol. It introduces a whole bunch of things that make it difficult to get back into the swing of building muscle and cardiovascular shape and being able to break down and build up and sleep and all that kind of stuff. So we're giving it up. Yes, more. You do? You like them? I'll give you some more challenges. I like it because then I get to be in them, you know? So this one here, speaking of which, this is Well-Being Brewing's IPA, which is about, if you didn't know any better, you wouldn't know that it wasn't a real beer. But this one I've been drinking for a long time, and it's one of my favorites. And it's also hard to get a hold of because they just sold out yet again the last time I checked. But the other thing I like about it is it comes in a pounder can, so I feel a little bit more human. But yeah, might as well drink kombucha. Kombucha will go straight through me. Not that water doesn't anyway. If you want to see me poop my pants on stream, that's what we'll be doing for that. Yeah, no, this is the same way. Yeah, it's got about the same amount. Like kombucha and NA beer have about the same amount of alcohol content. Like, look at that. It's nice. Oh, it's good. You pooped. Elusive Smoke, how are you? Good to see you. Haven't even started yet. Okay, like I was saying, I know. Dayspring, I was hoping you might be around. I thought you'd be stoked to see this. Oh shit, here we go. And oh shit.
Here comes the money.
Here we go.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Wow, that's a little bit loud. Sorry, I think I blew everybody's eardrums out. Are we all deaf? Because I know I am. Sorry about that. We've hit 60 months. 5 years. 5 years. Wow. That's just from being affiliates. Yeah, how you there? Hello? Hello? Oh, who's there? Hello? Speak up. Gosh. Sorry. Although that was worth it for 60 months. Oh, wow. So Dayspring and I have been doing this for a long... Yeah, wait. What's it, Sonny? I can't hear my right ear anymore. Oh my gosh. A non-Lego Marvel game. What world am I in? And right? Dayspring's been playing them. So I've been watching and kind of curious about how they roll out. And so that's where Midnight Suns came from. So, okay, so I'm going to pause and I'll come back to chat in a second here. Let's get this thing started because I'm also uploading these videos over to YouTube. So I want to make sure that we kind of get into the idea of getting it up and running. So if somebody's watching this, they can find out within the first at least 15 minutes. You haven't played it at all? You want to check it out? Okay, so I did see the play style is completely different than the other ones. So that's the other reason this looks like it's going to be coming more my ballpark. So we've gone through checking the files. We've gone to see, I've only installed this a couple days ago. I have not done anything else with this yet. We have not tweaked it. I have not played with it. I have not done anything with it to see if we can get it to run. Let's take a look at ProtonDB and see if it's listed there and see what people say. So if we go to Proton, there we go. And remember, if you see this, there's a logo for Steam Deck games. So if you see that, that's where we can tell the difference between PC and, oh, it's gonna be this, isn't it? Yeah, it is. No shit. It's gold. Okay, this is the Steam Deck logo. So this means that somebody played it on the Steam Deck and got it to work. The boys are back in town. Lord of Goats, hey! Let's go! If there's character selection, playing anyone other than Wolverine will not be forgiven. No, it's a customization. You don't get to play one of them. So there you go. Well, we're not playing as Wolverine. And I wouldn't do that to you. I wouldn't do that to you. I like Wolverine. I'm not a big enough fan to play as Wolverine. Yeah, that's the other reason why I was excited about this, because that's the first time I think I've seen that with a Marvel game. Day one release plays decently. Okay, this is still Steam Deck. Some optimization on the Steam Deck, stability fixes, that's also Steam Deck. Steam Deck as well. Primary game home is hard in performance, but the actual cutscenes and battles are smooth. Still it's Steam Deck. Custom shit!
Here we go.
Here comes the money.
Jeez, I gotta turn the volume down. My goodness. How did I do this to myself? I don't get it. There we go. Okay, now you're... Thank you for the subscription! I appreciate it, Lord of Goats. Thank you very much for that, my friend. I have my audio levels are all fucked. So I'm sorry, everybody, for everybody's ears getting blown out for that. I had it under control. I had it under control once. I did. I knew what I was doing. Everything was reasonable. Let's see. So that's the... Okay, so where did it... It disappears. I don't understand that. So sometimes I see it listed as a device and sometimes I don't. Whatever. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Your ears are bleeding. You're trying to lip read. I'm trying to help you. I will, but then you're seeing the mustache-y sort of bit here and it probably doesn't help, and then I'm mumbling. Okay. So going on through here, we have the Steam Deck. Steam Deck. Nobody? I'm not... Okay, finally one. All right, Tinker Steps. He is using the custom Proton. Set launch options. Eval echo game mode run commands. Said launcher. Patcher.exe. What did you do? Slight performance problems. After during certain cutscenes, the FPS plummets. Sometimes recovers, other times needs to save and restart the game. Game runs, but the launcher and cutscene bugs really hurt performance. Use the launcher sting I put to bypass the launcher and its issues and run with game mode run to help performance. They're also on Manjaro, which means if you don't have a game mode, which is a guy named Mike. Hey man, what's going on? It didn't trigger. What have you done? What did you do? What were you trying to? Oh, the resubscription did? Yes, it will. Oh shit, here we go. Oh god.
Comes the money.
I turned it down.
Here comes the money. Money, money.
Thank you very much for that elusive smoke for a full freaking year of subscription. Thank you very much for that. And I caught it in time, so now people's ears are not bleeding as much as they were for the last 2 times. Thank you very much for that, everybody. You didn't need to do that. Guy named Mike, good to see you. Speaking of which, I keep forgetting shoutouts here. Oh, because so Lord, oh, let's see who is here. I got, let's see, Day Spring Gaming. No, wait, is it? Yes? No? Is that right? No, that's not right. You have that's right. You have the underscore is here, but it's not on the other social platform. The hype dream didn't trigger. Oh, it didn't? I'm not able to see that from here. So lady, there we go. Liberation, I think. I thought that right? Did I get it right? Tell me I got it right. I did. God, I'm good. And then, oh shit. Here we go.
Here comes the money.
Here we go.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Thank you very much for that. Yeah, happy holidays and stuff to you too. Thank you very much for that, sir. Much appreciated. I'm getting through these, I swear. Speaking of guy named Mike, if you guys don't follow him, you should. He's also a member of the Taco team, just like me and Liberation are, and Dayspring Gaming's on there too. So do make sure to check it out and give him a follow over there. I think I got everybody. Did I miss anybody? I don't think I missed anybody yet. So does Marvel run on Linux? That's right where we're in the middle of, and we're past the 15-minute mark. So for those of you watching YouTube, I apologize. I'm working on this as fast as I can. Not that we're streaming to YouTube, but I'm saying for the video that I will upload later. Okay, so coming back to these people that are running on PC. This one, they're running on Manjaro. We don't have game mode, so I don't know about this command yet. We'll find out about that. We're gonna have to try this ourselves. Also, they have a newer version of Proton than we do. Okay, we may have to go check out Eggy's page and see. He might have an update out already. This person was running on Ubuntu 22.4, and it's all in French. Frack! Anybody speak French? Anybody? I mean, I know a couple people might. We may have to come back here if we need to. Bin clean midnightsuns.sh. What do you need to clean? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, did somebody pipe up and say, yes, I speak French. I can help. 2K launcher doesn't work after the first launch. You can fix this by deleting the TGP launcher folder in both roaming and local under compact data. It appears to be required before each session. Really? Okay. So we need to, I guess, let's see, does it run on Linux? Okay, so let me do a new folder. This is going to be Midnight Suns, and then let's get a, let's see, I can't just do a new file from here, can I? Let's see, where is gedit? Sure, sounds great. Give me a file. Oh, that's great. Why can't I see? Sometimes. Okay, so you, there we go. Alright, so then we'll just save you under my does it run. And here. Was it TGP? Oh, we saw that earlier, actually. We did see that earlier. TG launcher, something. Okay. So we have that saved in case we need it. Keep that out of the way. Not sure what that is. T2GP. Interesting. Cyanide Popsicle, hey! How are you doing? Good to see you. You ate out of a pineapple earlier and you missed out. What? Yum. Omelette de fromage. Well, that's not going to help me a whole lot. We've almost gotten to actually playing a game, Cyanide. Your timing's perfect. Maybe. Runs well, just needs a workaround after the 2K launcher. Deleting the okay. Hopefully launcher command argument is provided soon enough. Launcher and first try okay, so this is also what they're doing here too. Okay, can we do, can I see? Oh, goodness. That's all you can say. Thank you very much for the bits. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's all we can say in French. You hurt everywhere. You called out. Oh no, are you sick? Or are you hurt? Like, are you in pain? I'm sorry. Dayspring, thank you for that. That's what it is. Thank you very much for those 5 bits. Dead Linux, how's it going? 500 stranded deep. When? I don't know. Random, good to see you. Art! How are you, sir? It's like homecoming tonight. What's going on? Good to see everybody. We're trying it. I've almost gotten to a point where I can play we're just gonna hit play, everybody. We're gonna hit play. We're gonna hit play and see what happens. Okay, so what are they? Whoa. Why are you doing game mode run? Why are we doing game mode run? I don't want to do game mode run. Your foot is so raw right now. Why is your foot raw? We got to hype train level 1. What are you doing? You are insane. Sorry, you meant 10K plus hours. Oh yes, now I understand. Random. Yes, we'll engage the 10K plus hour stream. Jeepers. Came here expecting Linux dressed up as Wolverine. I see a normal dude dressed with code. Lame. Let's go. Okay. We're gonna try this. I just want to check out Wine HQ quick. That's the other place I want to see, just in case we see somebody who tried to run this in a different way. Midnight Suns. I thought it was Midnight Suns, like SON. Does not. These are all ads from Google. I don't think we have that. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, stop. Play. I just hit play. You haven't had a day off in a month? You've been on your feet that whole time? I'm so sorry. Nope, son. Why is it? That doesn't make any sense. I thought it was supposed to be a play on words. Like they're the Midnight Suns. Like they're, you know, the sons of the midnight. But I suppose that's kind of sexist, isn't it? Because there's obviously more than just sons. Maybe. Yes. 10 plus K now. Stranded deep. I'll strand your deep. You hold on. Yes, the game we did see on the ProtonDB, that website that was on before, they had all the Proton people in the beginning, and they seemed to have a better time with it. You have on PS5, so you didn't get it on PC. Hi, P-Motes! This game runs on ARM. This game runs on ARM. Damn it, Daddy. That emoji. About time you get a deck. Look here, Mike. That's awfully rude. What are you implying? I mean, Steam Deck. Oh. Whoa. I'll strand your deep. That's what I said. I stand by my state. I mean, I don't know. What about your what? I mean, it was all in play. It was all in play, Elusive Smoke. I was just kidding. I mean, I was just threatening. Well, the all you can say was a reference to a Dexter's Lab episode. Didi! What? Oh. Stranded Deep 2 looks amazing. Oh, don't say that! Don't say there's a Stranded Deep 2, because then this channel will have to turn into a Stranded Deep 2 channel. Random's been trying to get me back to that game for about a year. Okay, launcher settings. Restart and apply update? What? No, wait, let's just take a look. Let's just take a look. Update is available. Okay. I think we have to do this. All right. All right. All right. We'll try it. So if we restart, this is what's going to be the problem, isn't it? It's not going to do this. This is going to break it right here. The 2K launcher is going to break everything. I like Stranded Deep. Looks good. Look, Stranded Deep is excellent. It really is. We played it for, well, when I was doing survival games on every Monday, we had a good couple weeks we were playing it on, I think. Does it run on Linux? It runs native on Linux. Yes. I believe. Right? Right, everybody? Stranded Deep runs native on Linux? I can't remember. I thought, you know what else looks amazing? AMD GPUs. What the heck? Are you trying to throw down and say, are you on, you're just saying Team Red all over my face? Look here. Do it. Do it. See, random saves up for the highlights. The highlights messages. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it does. The game that we should play, really, would be the Raft. Which I did pick it up, and we never went back to it because I was changing it out for other games instead. But Stranded Deep is good stuff. Well, we can't watch Wolverine, might as well watch you be stranded. Damn it, this is the whole point. We gotta get it to do the thing. Okay, is it actually going to do anything? I can stop it. I can stop it. Do I want to stop it? So Stranded Deep next, right? I don't know. I don't know, random. I don't know. Well, lol. I'm clicking stop. Everything will break. Exit game? Well, I'm not playing the game. So now we need to do the workaround or whatever it needs to be. So if I do this, let's try this again. The only thing holding... Another highlight. The only thing I'm holding back on before being sold on is encoding performance. Otherwise, par on par with 4080s within 9%. But I've got this old 1080 that I love. I mean, this is an amazing UI we're watching here. I'm glad you're finding the best in things. Okay, the launcher popped up. It popped up for a second. It looked like it wanted to do something. Now, the question is it going to? So we shall see. The Steam UI is baller. Wait, that's sarcasm. Shit. Okay. So, I guess we need to do the first workaround. Let's do this first. Stop. Yep. Let's go check out Eggy. So, first things first, if you... Okay, Gloria, Segro, Proton. Gloria Estefan, yes. Go here. Okay, so this is what makes everything go. So this is a custom version of Proton that Gloria Segro has put together, and it looks like we do have a brand new one. So we're going to apply this. Doesn't look like it has anything for workarounds for this game yet, specifically. Ooh, but he did get... All right, so easy anti-cheat's working for some things. Okay, so let's do this. So what I can do is we're going to exit this. And I have the Python script for Proton updating. This is not what everybody has. So we're going to update this right now. All hail Gaben! I heard that you will go for a Stranded Deep next stream, right? Do you remember? No, don't you dare. Don't you dare try to... You're trying to gaslight me into doing it, aren't you? I know what I said. This was released on the 3rd. Okay, here we go. It's gonna have an error because I'm not checking the hash on it. So if everything blows up, there we go. There we are. Oh, that smells good. Oh, I haven't had this in years or months. It's better than I remember. Okay, no such file directory for the hash sum, which is what I was expecting. That's fine. So we can get out of there. Let's restart Steam. You don't have money for that? If you subscribe, his memory might be jogged. Yeah, right? I didn't shout out Artifice. I'm a horrible human being. I'm sorry. I totally missed that. Thank you, Dayspring. Thank you for doing that. You were already playing Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege? Really? Okay, and Art should be able to shout out Dayspring Gaming. Yes, there we go. I was gonna say, and I think I got him earlier today, but that's fine. Okay, so what first thing we're gonna do here? We're gonna do this. Excuse me. There's 42. Change that around. Close this up. Now we'll see. Okay, it shouldn't need to do anything. Let's try running it now and see if that actually gives us any difference in behavior. It might. Might be better off with chained echoes. Chained echoes? That looked good. Yeah. That was like the little adventure game, right? Oh, excuse me. You did play Siege. Got a clutch too. No idea how I did it. It's because you are excellent at all things. Update 1.0.13. What is that from? What are you doing? Was that Stranded Deep you're looking at? 16-bit RPG, love letter to SNES RPGs. Gaming or gamer named Mike. Did you ever get into like the RPG Maker games at all? Stranded Deep is up to 13. Thank you for checking. Because I loved those. Speaking of love letters to SNES or SNES games. Okay, we got to do the workaround. And why did I gotta find a better way to open this because I can't read the highlight. That's not going to work, game. Okay, so let's do this. I need to open this with another application because I can't read it. I don't want to open it with Notepad. That's dumb. Ugh. Damn it anyway. Alright, fine. Gedit it is. Just stupid. Okay, so we need to go to compact data, which I can do. Okay, so Steam Linux, Steam Apps, compact data, and we're looking for 368.260. 368.260, and then we're doing what? We're remove force. Okay, so you're going into... Okay, so welcome, everybody. Get no plus, you sausage. I'm on Linux. I don't need it. I can get something better. I'm not using Emacs, though. Or Vim. We're not using Vim, either. Don't you even look at me that way. Can't remember what I did with the files. What? You have a... Wait. You have a couple you made back in the day? I can't... Oh, I'm the same way. I've got a couple of games. I was really happy with them, and then they're gone, Johnson. Major update posted. Stranded Deep 1.0 release. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Are you... Why is Mario ashamed of me? We have to do the same thing to local? Okay. So let's go in here. So welcome to the inside of how games run on Linux and Proton. And on the Steam Deck. It's the same thing. So we're in Drive C. I need to go to Users, and then there's going to be the Steam user, and then we go to AppData. And we want to get rid of the local? We want this gone? Remove force. Okay, well I'm just going to delete it, which really just moves it to the trash. So I'm not really deleting it, I'm just shifting it. So hopefully that's the same kind of thing. Then we need to go to local? Okay, so local... Everybody. Local is kind of like, now for Pete's sake, other locations. I need to go to computer. There's a user. No, not user. Home. So, can you just, I know what I need to do. Show, hidden, thank you. We're doing this all through the UI just so you guys can see it. Local, which is the equivalent of AppData in Windows, kind of, sort of. And then we're going into something that actually is holding AppData storage. Share. Speaking of which, Cher's mother just passed away the other day. If I could turn back time. I need to hit Steam. There we go. And then we need Steam apps, and then we need compact data. Here we go again. 368.260. Same thing. Really? We gotta do this in both places, huh? User. So that's why people wrote a script to do it. Wow. I've got to wait. This is too far down. This is too far down. Wait. Steam user AppData. There is no AppData here. So that's the alternative location? Okay, let's see if this gets to run. Let me minimize all these windows. Are you still locked out? Yes, you are. Okay, cross your fingers. I was hoping this might be a little bit of a challenge. Synchronizing the Steam Cloud 2K launcher, pop up. Okay. Ooh, installing the update now. Ooh, it literally hates its cached files. Wow. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Be proud of me. I've been server hosting off a Linux Mint Cinnamon kernel and been 100% stable. I am proud of you. That's awesome. Slowly but surely, all of my friends will be running on Linux. It's like it's like when Dayspring had the Unraid set up. I was so stoked. I was just very impressed. Now we just have to work on. Oh, and actually, I think Afro is slowly starting to tap into a little bit of the Linux need. So it's just a matter of time. Lady Matrix, I don't think will ever convince you to jump to Linux, but it's okay. Actually, no, I think you've made inroads into open source things. So I really don't have anybody that I really have any to harass anymore, which is good. Okay, here we go. Let's see if this works. Boom. Now we'll see if we run into performance issues with the videos. And if we do, then we need to try some things. So here we go. So this may be horrible performance, but we can get it to run. Be an Unraid NAS? I'm stoked. I still have not tried Unraid myself yet. Ah, hello. Hi, you're all locked up. Interesting. Okay. First hurdle we've covered. We're on to hurdle number 2, which is performance. Okay. This game uses an autosave function, you don't say. Photosensitivity, epileptic seizures. This PowerPoint presentation is sponsored by NVIDIA. Get upgraded. I have an upgrade on the horizon. Thank you very much. I am agreeing to everything. You saw me do it. Okay, that seems fine. It's just a little bit slow. Okay. All I need to do is find an exit menu. Okay, let's see if we can do something with the options here. Let's do this. Max FPS is VSync. Let's do this to 60. Windowed full screen. Let's try full screen. See if that gives us any better. Okay, we can leave those. I don't think they're the problem. Okay, so. Okay, we knew this was going to happen. So now, plan B. We go in, we see what we can do for tweaking. So. My sons. Okay, so on the top here is the Steam Deck. So Mike, like you were saying, we have people running it on the Steam Deck, which is good. It's actually, but they're still also using the custom Proton kernel, which is a good sign. Okay, so you want to do game mode run. I don't think I have that. I do. Okay, well, fuck me then. I guess I've got it. Okay, set the launch options. Oh, he made it. There we go. Okay, so this is Literally putting that into a script. Okay. Okay. Then put that parameter in. Why would you put that in bin? Oh, it's a home file. Oh, I see what we're doing. Okay. So he created a folder called bin, so I can do the same thing. So if we do, don't need hidden files here. If we do, say, no, there we go. Let's do new folder. We can call this Midnight Suns Cleaner. We'll create it. Okay, come to here. We'll then do a new. Why can't I just have a new file? Is this it? This is what I'm looking for? No, that's a tab. Shit. Still not sure if I like GNOME entirely. Okay, so we need to screw this. We're using Nano. So boom. Yay. So give me this, I think I want. Yes, I want this. Okay. So go here. We'll do nano midnight cleaner.sh. Okay. And then we'll do this and we'll paste that in there. I can't read it because it's too freaking long, but that's okay. We'll stretch it out. There we go. And then what we're gonna do actually, no, that's fine. Nope, that's fine. I'm not gonna start getting into weird word wrapping kind of bullshit. I want to do this because I can never remember what it's supposed to be because I'm an idiot. Because I don't write bash scripts a lot. All right, so that will take care of this. Switching to mod view. Oh no! You're switching to mod view. What have I done? I'm gonna get beaten, aren't I? $5,000 PC build is currently in the works. What's on your upgrade list? Not $5,000. But so far I'm keeping the graphics card. I do have an NVMe drive that I'm probably gonna just get a terabyte drive or something cheaper than that, maybe. So maybe 500. Then have just a solid state drive for storage, for like game storage, because that served me well for this many years. I've got the motherboard, I've got the AMD chip, so I'm switching from nothing yet. I'm still trying to put together a bash script. I'm telling you what my upgrade list is. So far, I've got a processor, I've got a motherboard. I'm gonna keep the same graphics card, NVMe I'm gonna have. And now the only thing I really need is I need to order RAM, and then I still have to decide if I want to use the same case or not, and probably get a better power supply. So, and I also need to get the cooler. I don't think I ordered the cooler yet. So we're getting there, but I'm switching to AMD processor, but I'm keeping with NVIDIA graphics card for the moment. Not that I haven't run AMD cards in the past, mind you. Okay, so I really am paying attention, I swear. Okay, so they, oh, interesting. Remove, they CD into there. Oh, we don't need to do both, I don't think. This is gonna cause a problem, I think. It might. We're gonna steal this one. And then we're going to adapt it to my setup. What is this? I think it's what? That? Yep. And then we do this. Oopsies. Nope. That. Okay, so what I wanted... Huh, that's right. Let me get another terminal here. So we're going to do... I could do tabs, I suppose. Which one is it? And then we want to go into CD Steam apps. CD, is it Compat Data? Compat Data, I guess. And then CD into 36.8.260. CDPF x drive underscore c users Steam user app. Now why I'm doing this is so I can get the path, because that's what I want right there. So we're going to take this, copy, and we're going to take this, actually do this a bit. So we'll cd because my folder is in a different location. Okay, so we cd into there, and then we remove yeah, and then we should have right. That should work. Cyanide popsicle resumed to hydrate. Still no spandex? Resumed to stretch. You're gonna go full upgrade. 7950X, 32 gigabytes, 64 gigabytes of DDR, 5600 RAM, 3 solid state drives, 1 WD black, 4 terabyte, 4080, 4090, 790, all sorts of 3 ViewSonic Elite monitors, and I'm going to get a cage and be cryogenically frozen. No, I'm just kidding. That doesn't have any sense. Another hydrate and another posture check. You guys are horrible. I gotta get water then if I'm gonna do this. I think I have enough for both the hydrates I've got. Does hydrating with beer count? No. Not for me. I gotta be good. No, like I was saying, I'm giving up beer for a while, giving up alcohol so I can keep working on the whole workout thing and make sure that all starts to kind of get my body hopefully back into shape. So technically, I guess it can. This stuff probably could. I mean, they say it's actually this is just non-alcoholic beer, but they say the good non-alcoholic beers are actually considered to be very good for workout recovery. Well, not that everybody cares, but I'm just saying. But no, otherwise, all of you are drinking for me now. So I demand you all to imbibe ridiculously. Okay, so let's test this script out and see if this works. So do X, yes, okay. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cheat because I can never, actually no, it would just be chmod X. Yep, so that should be, okay. And then we can just do this. I thought that was the, oh. Wasn't that the executable command? Why do I never remember this? That is. That. So what was I missing? Oops. W? No. I think I ran it as the wrong. Oh, I think I'd have to run it as root. I think. Maybe. No. I think I just got the command wrong. Midnight. There we go. So, let's see what happens. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Looks like it took care of everything. We're also going to actually put in a... Okay. There we go. Oh, pardon me. Sorry. There we go. So now we actually have an echo that actually tells me that the actual script ran. Dos X, por favor. You're doing it now, guys. We're hacking the Matrix. That's right. It's about as exciting as we possibly get. Okay, but that they also want it to do... Okay. So if we do pwd like before, we're going to take this guy out of here. We'll do copy. So what we're going to do with this is we need to put this into the launch options here. So what we're going to do is that... paste. Oh, no, Z. I guess I'm just have to type it out. Come over here. Okay, so what did he say to do? Okay, so you do it like this. So that's home. Then we do mid. I don't suppose I have tab completion here, do I? Nope. I wish. Midnight Suns Cleaner. And then midnight cleaner.sh. And then they do ampersand ampersand, and then they do game mode run, which is a common thing to put in here. If you have game mode on installed on Linux, it's a special program that kind of helps nice the actual thing. DJ3 hack now runs CMatrix lol. I think I've got it on here. Welcome to chat, by the way. Gosh, I want to say I did. I think I've got X Matrix from X Screensaver, or oh yeah, isn't that what it was? Can't remember now. Okay, so I think I've got game mode run. Yes. Okay, so let's see. Now, the other thing we want to take a look at here. Okay, that doesn't work after the first launch. You have to delete that. And that's after each session. Need to work around for the launcher. Delete this. Significant bugs, yes. Okay, yep. Doesn't work. Game mode run. Switch to experimental, yeah. Works for some frame rate drops and animations. Tinker steps. That's all they're doing is adding game mode. Okay. Okay, so what are you doing? Okay, performance after certain cutscenes sometimes recovers, but the launcher in the cutscene, use the launcher sting I put to bypass the launcher and its issues. Run with game mode run to help performance. So they're literally bypassing the whole damn thing. Set launch options. He is putting that in the launch options. Let's try this. Just run scrolling code in your terminal. Does it really? I'm trying to think if have I ever installed it? I don't have it right now. Let's see. No, it's not dup. What is it? I can't remember anymore. 2 hours later, look here, you. Okay. I'm on it. So let's try this first, and if this doesn't work, then we will switch to the other command we saw there. I think I do remember. It's been a long time. I'll never be unimpressed by your ingenuity and skill when it comes to working with Linux and sharing your knowledge and findings with us. That's very kind of you to say. We're hacking really badly right now. This is like not the way you want to do it, but if it works, it works. So if I hit play here, that'll be the first hurdle. So we get 2 hurdles. Linux ain't known for a speedy process, I suppose. This is the funny thing. With all the games I've done, when I've started this little tiny episodic kind of every Monday sort of thing that I've been doing for about, I don't know, whenever I can. This is the 6th game, and this is the first one that's caused me significant trouble. Not significant, but enough where I have to do stuff. I haven't had to. Like the last game we ran was Harvestella. I didn't touch it, and the thing ran beautifully. You know, and we ran Death Stranding for a long time, and I beat the game on Linux. So this is kind of fun. And this is also, I don't know, when did this release? Does anybody remember when it released? Was it like the 3rd or something? Pine's been playing it. December 8th, December 4th, December 2nd. Played it, did it. Watched the Midnight Suns Combat overview. Yeah, I think it was like really quickly. You've been blown away by the progress that's happened the last few years since Proton. You know, and it's not just Proton. Like when Proton kind of opened the door, then everything else kind of fell in line. It was really kind of weird. I feel, or it's just the awareness increased. So then people started gaming on Linux because they realized they can make like a gaming computer that could be kind of fun. Or all sorts of stuff. And then we have like the Steam Deck, and we have retro boxes and all that kind of stuff too. So it's changed. So this is the first one where it's actually like stopped me a little bit. So we'll see. I mean, if we're not stopped, we got it to run. Now we just need to see if we can get it to run well, right? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it's broke, then we must fix it. And actually, it's not even broke. We're just trying to get it to do something it wasn't meant to do. So let's see if this works. It helps has been a lot of working together instead of working in isolated pockets. That's one of the reasons I've always kind of liked working in Linux is generally speaking, projects attract projects to them. So it's one of those things where, you know, Proton's a good example. Wine is a good example. If those are things that people really, really want, so people start joining in and kind of linking together. Whereas otherwise, it's kind of like competing sources, which gets to be weird. Steam Deck can play new games? I thought it was just for ROMs. It is just for ROMs. A guy named Mike, it's only for ROMs. And it's only for SNES ROMs. You can't play anything past 1995. No, just kidding. Steam. How dare you attempt to play anything modern? Yeah, it runs all kinds of new games. Well, it looks like they were able to get the Steam Deck to run this on that forum, on the ProtonDB forum that we were looking at. But they had to use game mode as well, which is installed along with that, I think. 1995, what a revolution! The pretty ones lag a fair bit low. Some of them do, but then like I thought Harvestella was really pretty and it ran like a drum. But I don't think it was necessarily heavy graphics, but or maybe it was just better optimized. I mean, I don't know. I've also got an ancient machine, so we are also trying to get this to run on you know, a very old, poorly optimized computer here, people. So this is actually pretty cool. So if I can get this to run somewhat decently, anybody with a modern machine might have a lot better process or a lot better experience. Let's see if that was enough to get past the lagginess that we saw. So this is hurdle number 2. So we crossed hurdle number 1. Hurdle number 1 was the launcher problem. Ooh, close. Almost. Still kind of shitty. Okay. So if this is still shitty, then we've got one more workaround we can try, which is kind of cool. I just like how this logo preview just kind of gives up after a while. It's like, when the code breaks and you get a PowerPoint presentation. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Okay. You know, I wonder if that launcher is running in the background. I was trying to render. And if it's doing some sort of weird shit in the background, that's why. Yeah, this is still the cutscenes. Game probably runs okay, but I'm not gonna get that far. If this happens every time you start a game, nuke the launcher is the next step. Nuke the launcher is definitely the next step. But I'm kind of curious. Let me see if I can alt-tab out of this. I can. Okay. What the heck is this? The launcher is running! You bastard. Please close the game before closing the launcher. Oh, you sons of... Okay. You midnight suns, you. Okay. Okay. I'm on Fedora 30... I want to say 37. I think I updated. So... Let's go back to where we were. Let's find that. Okay, so... But yeah, Fedora though. I think it feels like an Ubisoft thing. Yeah, where it's like, run the game through the launcher. Just use the launcher. Just turn all the games through the launcher. You can't close the game without the launcher. Well, look here. We're going to stop frothing at the mouth and going rabid. So PS5 doesn't need a launcher. Good point. Oh, nice. I've always wanted to learn Fedora. Seems like a really clean OS. You've always gravitated toward Debian-based things. You have. Okay. So I'm running Ubuntu on the streaming machine where I'm actually looking at my chat on right now. So that's what's running most of the other stuff here. And actually, speaking of which, I did not get rid of those hydrates and stretches. And I did check my posture though a little bit. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I did finish them now. Yeah, that's actually why I'm running Fedora, is because I never run Fedora. And I've been running Fedora for about a year-ish, maybe? I can't remember when I installed it. But we've tried a bunch before. I was on Solus for a while, and I had a good experience. One of our community nuked their laptop with it, and so we are not happy with Solus. Ran Manjaro, ran Arch, Vanilla Arch, whole bunch of stuff. I grew up on, or I cut my teeth on Slackware. You redeemed a hydrate. Ubuntu a lot, yeah. I'm liking it just because it's Ubuntu based, so everything's easy, and it's kind of rock solid. I've got 2204 or whatever it is, all the packages that most of the streaming hardware, software, whatever come out with are, if they make anything, they're going to make an Ubuntu package. That's kind of why I did it. But I've compiled software on this poor machine here too, but that's all it is. I will booze for this hydrate. Please do. You're drinking for two now, Artis. Yeah, you're an enabler. There you go. I think you should just scrap this and do a workout scream for punishment. Here you go. It's my rest day. It's my rest day. I've got two. This is one of them. You're in Fedora for a bit and your laptop is really incompatible with your touchpad. Oh, no kidding. Which doubles? Oh, which doubles as a tiny little secondary screen? I can't imagine we might have a little trouble with that. That's cool. If you do the workout, I won't feel bad for not doing one. Tomorrow, Mike. We have leg day tomorrow. Tomorrow's leg day. Okay, Tinker. We're going to try your little thing here. Is it really? That's really where it's located at. Let's try this. Okay. So what we're going to do, come over here. Our little scratch pad. Method 3. Okay. So we do that with the, okay. Does he have it right? Is that where the binary lives? Let's find out. It looks kind of, not sure if something looks a little funny about this, but if that's where the binary is existing, then they know better than I do. I don't use sed a lot, so that's why it's kind of throwing me off. Because I am not much of a hacker at all. Matrix Swole, you're right. Okay, so I was already in here, wasn't I? Common. I'm assuming it's in here. Here? Really? Yep. Here it is. Okay. Let's see. So what we can imagine this is going to do is it's going to insert itself in and around. It's going to get out of the way of the patcher and then run the executable directly, but at the same time it's going to echo into game run command into that method, which should be what we want. Let's try it. Let's try it. To bypass the launch engine and help performance. Okay, let's see if this gives us any benefit. Okay, so we don't need that anymore. We'll try this. And away we go. So we're bypassing the launcher, which means we might not have to run that script anymore. So we've got it in case we want it. We might not even need it. Okay, so actually, let me just check this first too, just to make sure this isn't weird. Yep, okay. And then lobster. Okay, let's see what happens here. And we'd have no launcher. That's good. So then the game's gonna take a bit to run. Is it gonna do it? We went straight late. Okay, here we go. So what we can do too is also bump down some of the graphics settings and see if that helps us at all. And then the Unreal Engine thing is gonna just get it up here like it's been doing. Go ahead and do it. Give up! It's trying really hard. So this is what I was talking about. I was thinking at the beginning of this session that we might have problems with this one. It's trying to render fast. It really is. It's faster. It is definitely faster. Is it perfect? Nah. But it's close. Yes, I'm using full screen for native resolution. What I may do is windowed full screen. Well, I don't think this doesn't seem to make a difference. Oh, it's close. It's real close. Okay. So, I'm hoping master quality. So we're on epic. Let's just try high. And then video. This is what I've got for video art. So it went back to VSync. Let's just try this. And let's do this. This. Confirm. Okay, let's do that instead. See if that does any good. Okay. Turn VSync off, you think? Yep. So I did I do that? I did do that.
Here comes the money.
Oh shit!
Here we go.
Here comes the money. Money, 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 money.
Thank you very much for that sub, Smoke. I've known you that long? Oh god. I saw a sign that said falling rocks, so I tried and it doesn't. Okay, wait. That one got me. You're playing Grime, huh? I saw a sign that said falling rocks. So you tried falling and it doesn't rock? I got it. It defaults to epic, lol. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Okay, so what if I force... No, that's fine. Wait a minute. Haha! Sure. Okay. Okay. I didn't know there was an option to do that. I can try DirectX 11. Yeah, it took me a second. Yeah. Okay, so let's see if this also starts 2 times in a row, then this is actually the better fix. So here we go. So we bumped down to DirectX 11. I didn't even realize that was an option. I'm really glad it is, because that gives us something else to play with. And we'll see if that does any good. It's still just not. Not sure if it made it worse or better. Yeah, well, I am. Yep. I'm running it under Glorious Eggroll's most recent release of Proton. So, we'll see if that makes a difference. Well, we could try a different Proton version. The only other one I'd want to try would be just one of the straight up standard Proton versions. And see if that does any good. So I'm pretty much under the impression this has nothing to do with graphics. This has nothing to do with graphics. This has something to do with actual game performance in the background. So you're basically off work until the 18th. You're finding a way to keep busy, and it has been interesting. I can imagine. Okay, let's see what else we got here. You'd think this would work better. Let's try putting... I'm going to try putting VSync back on just for shits and giggles. It didn't keep it! It didn't keep my setting? Ah. I did restart the game. Game? It didn't keep the setting, so I'm wondering if there's a better place to change it. Maybe Proton Experimental or a hotfix for Bleeding Edge. I don't know if I have, I think you have to be part of the, the Proton beta enabled on Steam to do that? I don't know if I have that, but. I want to see if that DirectX 11 fix actually sticks. I don't think it does. That and adjusting to a new medication, which I'll have to try a new one soon, left me bouncing off the walls in new and exciting ways. Oh God! I'm back. Any progress? A little faster. Oh, what happened to the NVIDIA logo? Okay, thank you. I forgot. Oh, the things we try. Please don't quit the game while this icon is displayed. And it's Unreal Engine. We shouldn't have any problems here. It decided to change brands. Seems like it. It's just a little, it's laggy enough to make it annoying. It tries to get fast, but it doesn't really get there. It's still laggy. But I want to see if it actually took my change. Nope, it doesn't want to do it. It will not do it. Damn it. Okay. So, what do we have here? I still have these set to high. Motion blur? No, no, no. We don't need motion blur. Anti-aliasing. Let's try this. On a hunch. Let's see. Anything else we can really mess with here? I have it on VSync. We'll try doing this again like we did before. Let's do this to windowed full screen. Just for shits and giggles. I mean, honestly, we're just trying to see if anything improves the performance a little bit. Brand new game. I mean, what's it gonna do? So, turn that off, and it didn't ask me to restart. It decided. It finally got to. Oh, you finally went to therapy and started getting treated for your bread. Oh, good for you. The meds they put you on has sort of done that, but they also made you more aggressive, while at the same time spiking your anxiety so hard you have to take your anti-anxiety. Oh, it's like your independency hell on Linux. It's like, well, you take this, now you gotta take this for this, and then you gotta do this with that, and then do this, and oh man, that gets frustrating. I couldn't do it. I had to give it up. This game's really not that long. It seems like we could have beaten it right now. Look here, you. We're gonna try it. Got the tutorial, launch campaign. We're gonna see how this plays. And see if it's just gonna be really that laggy. Let's see how far we get. All jokes, man. You do you keep up the good work? You keep up the good work. This is what I'm supposed to do. And then I'll upload this over to YouTube too so that people can see it as well. So they're treating one thing only to find it's causing another problem. So just change the initial medication. So you'll see him Thursday and see about trying something new. This isn't bad. This is playing okay. We'll see if it lags up.
You know how much I hate this hocus pocus nonsense, Faustus. Now you want to tell me just what the hell is so important?
There she is. Queen of Demons. This game is XCOM style, so it's not too fast-paced. It should be playable. That's why. That's exactly what I wanted to kind of see.
Sacred
But
harbinger, awaken and reclaim what is yours.
I think it's
You who
okay.
rise
It's
from
the
womb
cutscenes.
in darkness, who prepares the path for the midnight sun. Turn your merciless eyes upon us and arise.
Nice show, Doc. Next time, call Seymour. Better yet, I'll just shoot you and save us all the trouble.
Yeah, you do that, Mike. You go find a PC streamer so you can get those cutscenes in. Then come back. Actually, that's what I did. Oh, don't do that! Uh-oh. Oh! Lunchtime! Nom 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 nom! You're all gonna die. I'll never leave. I'll run it side by side comparison. There you go. Oh! Whole lot of green. Oh no, Lilith. And she runs NVIDIA. Do you see that? NVIDIA, green all the way. It's an NVIDIA. This is totally an NVIDIA game. That's why. So I think, yeah, let's play through it. We're gonna play through it a little bit and we'll see. And I'm only gonna go to 9 o'clock anyway. Even more reason to go to Team Red. Exactly. There we go. So
I can feel it, Rocks.
we'll talk about it a little bit.
Trouble in the air. More innocent blood joining you soon.
Yeah.
Head back to your magic castle. You ain't welcome here.
Doesn't like you either. That's Johnny Blaze to me.
It's called a sanctum, and welcome or not, this is where fate has determined the Sorcerer Supreme needs to be.
Loquacious. Happy to talk about it. Wow. Is that after they run for a while they smooth out?
Answer's no.
Some of them do, yeah.
Secret Guardian, you dragged me 5,000 miles to meet?
Some of them build the shader cache, some.
Mr. Stark is brash, but I assure you, he can be trusted. Wait, you seriously don't know who I am?
This is good.
The fabric of magic is shifting.
Give it a second.
The prophecy of the Midnight Sun is upon us.
Your last crusade cost me plenty. This time I intend to look after my own.
Hey pal, I don't think you understand. Things are changing. 2 plus 2 no longer equals 4.
Here
Up
comes.
is sometimes down, and strange here is actually starting to make sense.
Do I look like someone who gives a damn about any of that?
No, you look like you should be bouncing for the double deuce. Listen, all I know is hell's coming, and my pal here says you can help.
That's where you're wrong. Hell's not coming. It's already here. You're welcome, Robo-Man.
Iron Man?
No. Robo-Man. Billionaire inventor, supposedly famous. The best troll
Okay,
in Marvel gaming at the moment.
I know what he meant.
It's definitely got a different look to it.
We come all the way out here, and the old man runs off
Okay.
with that precious page of yours. Could at least left us some VIP passes for the carnival. Maybe blown up a few monsters on the way out.
Johnny Blaze has sacrificed a great deal for this world already. I am certain he will come around given time.
But you said time was the one thing we didn't have.
Just wait until the cutscene's over.
All right, let's just wrap this up. I've got sand in my nanopolymer weave.
Okay. So yeah, no, some games do get to kind of catch up a little bit because they build a cache. This, I think, if it did, it already had it done. I think what we're running into is it's the player that's playing some of the movie sequences. They're not movie sequences, but they're a specific type of format or codec. And whatever's trying to play them in the game engine doesn't know exactly how to render it with Linux, and so it's running into that performance problem. I have seen that before. That's something we've struggled with on other games before. So basically that means if you have a pre-rendered cutscene, you're fucked. But if you have a in-game sort of made cutscene that's rendered on the fly, like we had here, it played. So I think the Unreal Engine, as far as the game, is fine. It's the other stuff that they've put in to make it look fancy is what I'm going to have a problem with. But we're doing okay so far. I'm actually surprised it's playing this well. But that's going through and bypassing the launcher and doing all these other things too. Could they have even tried to get the movie voice actors? I like that they changed it up. Actually, the games have a kind of a long history of the voice actors they use. You had this Apex Legends even after a dozen matches. After half a dozen matches, it was running great. Really? Okay, so maybe this will pick it up. Seems like it's only an issue with the cutscenes, like V-syncing. It's not. I don't think it's V-syncing. I think it's literally the video file is rendering poorly because whatever's trying to play it in the background to get it to play doesn't like to do that. Game audio sounds super quiet. There, I got it bumped up a little bit. It could be the voice audio. Okay, there are 3 main types of cards. Attacks, skills, heroics. Midnight Suns is a spin-off. It's probably better to have different voice actors. Well, I mean, some of the voice actors have done the same role for a long time. I'm trying to think of.
If we're just gonna stand around, I'm gonna start charging by the hour.
Okay, we'll play. Jesus. Playing a card costs 1 card to play. I'll figure it out as I go. Attack cards. Use an attack card to damage enemies. Okay, sounds good. This is blast. Can you blast? Can I blast? Okay, you. Yes, we'll attack and do it there.
I'm saving my energy till we need it.
Would you just hit him? Jeez.
Hey, the jerk store called. They're running low on you guys.
You were the one who was just giving me shit a little bit ago. Can I rotate the camera? Aha! I can rotate the camera using... Okay, not enough heroism. I need more heroism. Can I shoot through you? No, we're gonna hit you next. Smart ass.
Yeah, and you're ugly too.
Alright, are you talking to me or the enemy?
For this.
I mean, we can. Is that what you want? Is that what you want me to do? Is use your big card here? This is actually pretty cool.
And still reigning world heavyweight champion, Iron Man.
End your turn. Once you've played your cards, use the X to finish. Okay. Actually, before we do that, let's do this. Let's do this. Voice is cranked, so let's turn music down. Sound effects down. Let's just do this like this. A little bit. Then I will turn that up a little bit. And we'll see if that helps a little. Okay. So this game is this game supposed to... Oh god. Hang on, let me get the whining in for Smoke to sound right. So, is this game supposed to look awful? Weird aesthetic choice, but you do you, Marvel. Sorry, I had to make sure I got that tone right. I think I need a 4090 for this game. Yes. Oh, you think you need... Yes! No, I'm okay. I need to hit X. Oh, I can hold it up. There we go. Just kidding. Love you, Smoke! Okay, we got more.
Let's proceed then.
2 types of enemies, minions and elites. Minions have no health, any damage defeats them. Elites are higher, require more damage. Use attack and heroic cards wisely. Okay.
That suit may be a marvel of technology, but it's no match for the mystic arts. Allow me to demonstrate.
Oh, so it's a contest now. Then you take the extra creepy one.
Push the target in a direction, dealing damage if they impact another attack or target. Okay, so knock back. Okay, so we need to... Can we do this? I feel like it should be... Oh, let's just try this. That's it.
Let's try.
That's kind of a weird aim. Okay.
I'm skeptical of your chances, but stranger things have happened.
That's the other reason I think I like this game, is because it's very much tongue-in-cheek, all sorts of bullshit. Marvel has a bad reputation for terrible-looking games. That last one that looked really good was Guardians, in your opinion? Guardian was a pretty game, can't deny that. I have seen, yeah, Daysprings, when he was playing it, actually it looked really, really good. But I don't know. I don't really get too bothered about what a game looks like, which is probably pretty dumb, but yeah.
Let's do it.
Just take care of him. Problem is, we still have 2 other people on the battlefield. Axe of Angangaragus. Yes! Give me the axe of the thing. Can we do anything else with this attack? Yeah, well, we can take out you. We can just get you an axe. You don't need to create one out of nothing. He's summoning axes. That's like a Skyrim thing all of a sudden. I'm forgetting what game I'm playing. We'll end our turn. That pun was atrocious. Are you trying to tell him not to sink to my level? I was gonna say, this game is like all about you, Smoke.
It will take more than that, I'm afraid.
Target previews. At the start of each turn, hero icons will appear above each enemy showing who that enemy intends to attack. Ah. Use this information to determine which of the enemies to defeat first or which heroes to defend. This reminds me of Disciples. Have anybody ever played the game Disciples? The last one I think was Disciples 3. I had a lot of fun with Disciples. That's what this kind of reminds me of. There we go. Just getting it in my face here. But it was like a turn-based combat sort of game like this where you had a board. I mean, there's a lot of games that do it.
Now that I have their attention,
I don't play many.
Perhaps a blessing is in order. Something protective?
Well, I could give you a hand, or a shield in this case.
In the spirit of cooperation, I'll accept your offer. Just this once.
Don't mention it.
Okay. Skill cards. Do not... Okay. Gotcha. So this looks like give 20 block to an ally. Go, give him 20 block. Neat. There can only be pun! We don't need a Highlander to... Okay, Wings of Watum! We need to get a target. Let's see. Can I zoom out too? No, I can't. I want to do damage to you. And then we're gonna... Oh, I can't do that. Oh, shit. How about this? Can I hit you? No, you don't have anybody behind you. That sucks, and I can't move, I guess. What you? Can you... You can hit the rock!
Preparation.
Haha! That's kind of fun.
Love the effort.
Alright, let's do this. I wish there was a way we could move around, but we can't. Well, if I do that one, let's just keep... No, we can knock this guy down too. And then...
my movements.
I mean, we don't have to be that smart about it at the beginning of the game, but... Just trying to think in terms of like how I would normally play that. It's like we've got two people knocked down that are next to nothing, which means that...
I truly doubt they're paying you enough for what's about to happen.
Ooh. They're all gonna hit you. That's why we have block on you though, so... There you go. There's part of it. That's 10. So there's 20 or 10 left. 8.
Your efforts will never deter me.
There's still 3 points in that shield left, and we have reinforcements
Guess we're
now?
not done yet.
Oh shit. Okay. But those are all... Okay.
You ready to save the world? I think we pissed them off. Got a spell for that, maybe?
Interesting. A spell to change the very demeanor of our enemies. Something along the lines of the psionic manipulations of Eros of Titan?
Jesus.
Can't make it happen in the next 10 seconds. I'm not interested.
Okay, so they all have stuff. So we've got a blast. So let's take out you, because that's about... Well, no. We can actually take you
Get
out.
it done any way we know how.
So you're gone.
Where is the job done?
Okay, so then we want to... I want to take care of... Can I hit you that far away? I wonder. Nope, can't. Can I hit you? Yes, I can.
Let's give it a go.
Is that gonna move you on the field then? And you hit a marker too. Cool. So those guys
that wasn't your signature move.
are winking up. Let's see. So you're looking at Iron. You guys are all looking at Iron Man. Iron Man's full health. We're actually fine. Kind of want to just finish these guys off.
I don't do this for just anyone.
Not bad. Not great.
Not great,
Not bad.
but not bad. Yeah. Environment attacks. Many objects in the battlefield can be used to do environment attacks. Environment attacks cost heroism, but do not use card play. Try using one or more rocks to wipe out extra enemies. Okay.
And while you ponder arrows, maybe we should just try throwing a big rock at him?
I mean, okay. And hit him with the rock! Too bad I can't knock him around.
This should be good.
That's cute. You do not have any cards. Okay. Do I have anything else that we can use? I can't shift characters, can I? Oh, I can.
Watch and learn, my friend.
Cool. Okay, so that's how you switch, is you just click. All right, and then do we have another... Can I do anything to you? Do you have another rock? We do. No shit. No valid targets cannot perform this action. You can just fly it over there, can't you? We've got one person left. All right, fine. And now we finally take damage. Oh, but we have reinforcements coming. Just 2? Okay,
Who wants
cool.
the honors? Oh, well, I think that's the last of them, which is good. I might have told Pepper I was just stepping outside the restaurant to take a quick call.
I'm the one who's still single.
That was pretty
Let me
funny.
show you the way.
I thought in the comic books that Strange was actually more charismatic. Okay, so now can you just take care of him?
Sure, why not?
Thank you. Oh, we gotta look to see if he's got the Eye of Agamotto. Oh, this is not
If I'm
on the
being
fly.
honest,
This
that
is-
encounter went better than I expected.
Nope, this is okay.
Tony, I've been noticing a recurring gamma spike,
You see, this is why you shouldn't eat spicy food, Bruce.
localized in the West Village, converging on the Sanctum.
Wanda.
Ooh,
The collective works of the universe's greatest sorcerers, and he left them underneath the takeout menus.
Shifting mystical polarities are wreaking havoc on my portals.
You don't say. You okay, kid?
Strange's New Apprentice. It's complicated. I haven't seen that movie yet
Yes.
either.
Are you?
Let's,
I know the plot
put a pin
line.
in that.
Whoa. Cool. Really farkin' powerful. I like it.
Carol.
Bruce and I have been trying to reach you. He'd have come himself, but he's...
Oh, you did the big green guy proud.
Oh.
I really should up my homeowner's insurance.
This is just...
Miss Maximoff, the wards of protection, if you please.
Stephen, I can fight. I've got control now.
Then show me by activating the wards. In the meantime, in honor of our missing companion, the rest of you may feel free to smash away.
It's just a big farce. I love it. This is fun. Which, technically speaking, in many ways, the Midnight Suns kind of was. For Hydra.
See, you brought some friends along. Nice one, Carol. Always
Okay.
the director.
So,
You know I don't mess around. Besides, we picked up some crazy gamma readings coming from, well, here.
how do I
Guessing that
tell?
explains the Hydra goons and ominous green lights.
I don't have. Can I pick?
Yes, but not while you failed to use the front door.
Oh, for
Hi,
Pete's sake.
how about we discuss proper hero landing etiquette after we take down the bad guys?
Oh. I don't need to do that. I've got rotation. I don't need to. Okay, so you're a big baddie. We don't like you. You're a pain in the ass. You guys are all just pains in the ass, and Blast is just gonna hit me with 5. Oh, that's all you guys are, is just pain in the asses. We shall use the wings of Watom on you instead. Come over here. Because I like to throw you into furniture. Or I could throw you into a wall. Nope, this is more fun.
By the will of
Do you look? Okay, does he have it?
This one won't bother us again.
Let's take a look at his face here. We can't. Can we not zoom in? That sucks. I can't tell if he's got it or not. I'm hoping there's a time when you can actually take a look at your characters and we can figure it out from there.
That'll work.
I don't know. What do you want from me, Iron Man, Robo
I don't
guy?
think you're supposed to be fighting on our level yet.
Okay, redraw. You can use redraw to replace undesirable card. So it is a card collecting game. Highlight a card to redraw, then hold R. The new card is random. Interesting. Okay. So if I do... Oh, hello. Jab. We haven't done this yet. Let's do this. Hit the guy with the spiky thing in the face.
Here we go.
The face. I said the face. Okay.
Which arm are you guys again? Arm D? B?
He does have some sort of
third
amulet.
string?
Okay, so can we see him yet? What if I hit escape? No, that doesn't do me anything. Can I rotate around and see anything? I wish there was a better way to control it, but I guess it's just, this is the way it's gonna, oh, yes I can. There we go. This is what I wanted, right there. Okay, so he, well, let's just click on him. That doesn't look like it, but it's, oh, nope, that doesn't look right. It doesn't have the squirrely things over the top of it, I don't think. So, like, on his, you know, logo. I do not have any cards. Does anybody have any hero points? We do, we have some heroism points. Okay, and we have a rock. We also have a couch. Slide? What does slide mean? We can push it. Okay, I guess I have to be close enough to it. Okay, I do not have any targets that can. Oh, I should use that before. Okay, we'll just find out what goes on. Fuck it.
Compromised.
Ow! Oh no. Okay.
It's almost going too well.
Moving heroes. Use move to reposition a hero and set up for the perfect knockback angle, area of effect, or whatever. Select any location on the ground with the left mouse button and enter move mode. Each turn you have one free move. I wish I knew that earlier. Okay, so you go here. Yep. What the blazes? Go here. Thank you. And then kick it. Yeah.
That'll work.
Hey, okay, gotcha. Choosing what to play. Up to 5 cards will be drawn from your hand until the start of the turn. Consider which cards to play. Blah, 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 blah. And have fun. Okay.
That Davenport was at least a century old. What a waste.
Sorry. Let's see. So let's have you go here and hit him. Do I want to do that? Yeah, we can do that. This is actually, yeah, this is fine.
Watch closely.
Okay.
Love the effort.
Okay, and then Carol, I want you to do. Does this have knockback? No, it has shit. All right, thanks. Yeah, escape. Okay, so what I want you to do. Shit, I forgot the. Kind of want you to be. That's what I want you to do.
Let's do it.
Hit him with the rock! There we go. And then, okay, so he's down. So then we'll have you do. Wait! What the fuck is this? Agamotto's gaze. Draw the last two attacks played. Start the next turn with the four card played. Okay. Seems interesting. I got 2 jabs here. You've got 5. Oh, we're just gonna finish you off.
One more time.
No,
Interesting tactic.
actually, you're gonna go twice.
I'm on it.
Thank you.
Fair enough.
Looks like it. We're out of card plays. We have heroism, and Wanda is still in the air. I can't click Wanda yet, so we're gonna get somebody else coming in, I suppose.
Awaiting reinforcements.
I think we've got the upper hand.
Use what you have learned and have fun. Okay,
These guys just keep showing up.
but I've run out of
They
desks
are
to.
surprisingly relentless. In any event, we must provide Wanda the time she
Oh,
needs to
wait.
activate the wards of protection.
Wait. Photo mode. I can't go around, but I can kind of move around. Okay. Oh, I can actually hold down P for photo mode. Okay. Oh, there's all sorts of shit I could hit. Okay, so I need to figure out how to move mode. What was move mode again? Was it like this? No. It's like let's see. New plan. Double your current heroism. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Photon beam. This looks good. Let's do that. Oh, you're not in the line though. Oh, you're kind of in the line. Yeah, good enough. Fuck it.
Wonder what the desertion rate is for Hydra lackeys.
Okay, so I won't do anything with that yet because we can't. So everybody can move once. Yeah, I want you to be like right here-ish. Thank you. There we go. Now I'm gonna wings.
The Mother of Demons is forced to rely upon hired hands occasionally.
Yes, I'm gonna winds of Watum you into the desk because it's fun. So we'll go that.
Prepare yourself.
Eat Ottoman. Yes. How are you still
No,
alive?
that wasn't your signature move.
Can you hit him, please?
I'm saving my energy till we need it.
Would you just stop? Shoot through Carol Denver, please.
How much is
Denver?
Lilith paying you guys
Danver.
anyway?
I
It
can't
can't
remember.
be enough.
Okay, we're out of card plays. We're out of card plays. Okay, so you only get so many per turn. But do we have anything else we can heroically do stuff with? Nothing that'll get highlighted. Okay, are we in a straight line? We kind of are. Let's not do that. Oh, I don't have any moves. I do have one redraw, but we're already done. Yeah, it's just end turn. We're fine.
Get out of there.
This Strange still does have the eye. I need to see that.
Still not gonna be enough.
We're three of the world's strongest heroes.
Mountains of
right?
Madness.
Doesn't it seem like this should be easier?
I've punched through Skrull star cruisers that went down faster. Something's up.
Yes, Hydra has clearly raised their game, and I have a terrible suspicion as to how.
Okay, we're gonna redraw you because you're bugging me. Attack is fine. Acts of yeah, that sounds great. Can you go do that over on his head?
Not bad.
This is fun. I'm enjoying this. Oh shit, no. No.
The wards. Something.
Oh no, that's her. She was trying to
Not
ward it.
something. Someone.
So it's green, so it's probably Big Bad Boss Lady, right? Yep, there she is.
Gozer?
Yes.
Mother
Gozer.
of demons, harbinger of the midnight sun. Prophecy or not, you overstep. Challenging the sorcerer supreme.
Be silent.
Carol, no!
Ow!
Be gone.
No!
There you go.
Fellow daughter of Transia.
Oh, that's something I didn't know.
Remind me of my own beloved.
In virtute vishanti. Well done, Miss Maximoff. Your unique energies surprised her.
Whoa. I'm fine. What? I'm fine.
The prophecy is in motion. Lilith is still out there growing stronger each second the midnight sun approaches.
Define stronger.
If we are to have any chance of stopping her, there is only one option left to us.
I won't go back there.
We all must eventually face our demons, Miss Maximoff. However, one of us should remain behind to maintain the wards of protection.
See you on the other side.
Yeah, Tony's awfully sassy in this. And he's just a little bit incompetent. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Not incompetent, just kind of loose cannon-ish. But I'm still kind of getting used to the way they present him in the games versus the comic books and the movies. Time to find some Holy Avengers! Holy shit. Exactly. Or at least some that are on some obscure 4-part series that had never made a major comic book, so now they got to put them all together and make a series out of it. Oh yeah, Avengers, that's right. Yeah, Holy Avengers. Yeah, I get it. I get it now.
Okay, you did that
See?
one on purpose.
Like
the
that.
fabric of magic is unwinding. We are fortunate to be here at all.
And where is here, exactly?
Salem, Massachusetts. Well, a pocket dimension in Salem, Massachusetts.
Oh,
Interesting.
Suburbs. Nice.
Welcome to the Abbey. Home of the
Midnight Sun.
Oh shit, okay.
The hell is this? Lilith's Junior Demon League?
Wait, it's that jerk from TV. Which one?
Now, if everyone would just take a moment.
Enough!
Oh, caretaker is her.
You're standing on my flowers.
Oh, been a long time, Sarah.
It's caretaker now.
If I could have avoided this moment, I would, but...
Oh, spare me the speech. I know Lilith's back. We're sisters after all.
Guess we're suddenly invisible now.
Shall we chat, Stephen?
No one can argue that the hunter
Oh,
earned their rest
you
in
think?
the first battle against Lilith. I only hope they are up for the task once more.
You wizards always make everything sound so lofty. I raised my sister's only child as a weapon against her.
And saved the world in the process.
Now you want me to dig them up and ask them to do it again.
I did not write the prophecy, Sarah. Besides, I am no common grave robber. We are simply reuniting their ethereal essence with their corporal form.
Okay.
Speaking of, it would help to have a mental image for the procedure. Spare no detail. Spiritual identity theft is no laughing matter.
God, this damn game. God. Oh, right! It's me! Okay. Select your body type. Long-haired. Yes. The face of... am I appropriately confused enough? Yes. Sure. Eye color... There we go. Half a ponytail? Loose ponytail. Long ponytail. No. Volume! Holy shit! Wait! Wait! No, I give up! Uncle! Okay. This is this is the best thing ever. Alright. What's this? What's this called? Tussled Bob. That's right up in the winnings there. Oh shit. Spiky dreads. Okay. Ah, 80s haircut. I like it. Flock of seagulls. Here we come. No, I'm kidding. There's probably many people who actually really enjoy it. The faux hawk. No faux here. The high fade. Absolutely not. The pixie. No. Maybe. Windswept is cool. I mean, can you argue with that? You can't argue with that. That is undeniably strong. We're keeping it. Eyebrow color. Auburn? Red. But that, what? Okay, sure. Facial hair. Stubble. That actually looks kind of cool. Mustache. Short beard. I don't know. 80s. We're going for 80s rock star look here. He's going to be a fugitive from the band Wham from the 90s, from the 80s. I don't know. I think this is going to be. Ha! I like it. Makes me happy. Okay, here we go. Yes. You can't fight that curl. You can't fight it.
Child of light and darkness, you who tame the night.
Ah, yes! Yes!
Hear the voice of those who beseech the end.
The caller! Wait! Wake up!
Okay.
Mother.
So, that's a good thing, right?
And I ran. Exactly.
Sarah.
He is a fugitive from Flock of Seagulls.
Where is she?
As far as resurrection spells are concerned, I've seen worse. Particularly on myself.
Oh, shoot! Yeah, you're right.
It's perfectly safe.
That thing wakes up and takes a bite out of you. Don't blame me.
Visiting hours are over.
What now?
You
Oh.
can't stay here forever.
There's nowhere else I should be.
Just saw that Stark guy poking around behind the mirror table.
Find me as soon as they awaken. And Blade, be nice.
Always am.
Who is that? Yeah, Blade's part of the Midnight Suns, always has been. I think basically they kind of made the. Oh, is this a is this an actual movie cutscene? Vampire! Yeah, right. Daywalker. But if I remember correctly, the Midnight Suns were kind of put together. They're basically to showcase some of the characters that people had created but never did anything with. And Blade was one of them.
So cold. But the air burns with every breath. Has it been so long?
I mean, really, the hair suits the part. If he keeps having dialogue like that, and having this sort of Prince Valiant look, I chose well. I am standing by my customization.
I know this place. In my dreams, it was always empty. But now I sense.
Oh.
I am not alone.
Have to admit, Hunter, you make one hell of an entrance.
That sword's different.
Guess that makes two of us.
Oh,
you should have struck when you had the chance, vampire. You will not live to regret your error.
Cute, and Caretaker told me to be nice. Relax, Slayer, I'm a friend. You just don't know it yet.
Yes, I saw you with Sarah before. But what would she want with a vampire, unless...
The name's Blade, and I'm no ordinary vampire. I get you've been out of commission, but I thought you noticed since we're having this little showdown under the freaking sun.
A Dampier. Daywalkers were a myth, even to me.
Says the half-human, half-demon monster hunter.
I like it.
You appear quite versed in my history, Dampier.
Heard my fair share of stories from Caretaker. The legendary hunter, child of Lilith, last champion of the blood. Some call you angel, some demon. Probably a little of both. Led the Knights of Wundagore against the armies of darkness until you fell at...
Fell?
Shoot. This is why they don't normally have me do the meet and greets.
I can see why.
Right. As much as I'd love to see how much
This is
weirder
really
this
different.
conversation can go, we should probably get moving.
Agreed. The prophecy is in motion. I can feel it. We have wasted too much time here already.
Man, the others are really gonna love you.
Others?
Yeah, you've got a little fan club, I think. But why spoil the surprise? Hope you're up for the challenge, chosen one.
Interesting. Cool. Speak to Nico. And on Blade, new hero available. So we can change our team. Well, on that note, everybody, that kind of brings me to my time here. Let's do new save. Day 1. Confirm. Sure. Go back. And... okay. So that's been... We'll see if they actually gets, if I can actually get to the main menu. Yeah, I played okay. We'll see if the main menu art. Oh, okay, yeah. So you're right. It is playing a lot better. So something figured itself out. That's playing a lot. It's still glitchy though, but it's there. Neat. All right. Well, that has been able to run Midnight Suns on Linux. We've proven that it can work. No, it's not a pathing issue. It's a video issue, and we've seen this before. So, like, you notice how like the cutscenes, because they were using the in-game resources essentially that were already pre-rendered, and you're going to be using the actual Unreal Engine, play just fine. But we saw some of the intro stuff with the logos and with the glitzy stuff in the background, which typically would be some sort of like kind of a video sort of file. Those were weird, and of course the intro videos absolutely were horrible. That leads me to believe that it's whatever plays as an actual video isn't going to work as well as the stuff that's scripted. So I think that's kind of where it is. A hydrate. Oh shit! I have like this much. I never did get water. Drink! There we go. So I'm going to put this out on the tubes. So it'll be out there tomorrow. I'm going to add it to the playlist of other games that we've got up there. So this will be the 6th in the series, which... Will we say it's a success? Yeah, it is. Is it playable? Definitely playable, yes. But is it a little bit bumpy? Yes. Will we see that improve over time? Probably. But I also want to point out the fact that if we go to the store page, this released on December 1st, and we are playing it on the 12th. So, yeah, I'm done. What do you mean, you done here? What the hell's that supposed to mean? I'll be done when I want to be done. Time to patch some paths. I still don't know if it's a pathing issue, but maybe it is. I mean, it could be. I have no idea. But what we will see probably in the next couple months is we'll probably see some patches too. What's going on, Lib? Do you have something in mind? Are you trying to tell me something? Is that what you're trying to do? What are you doing? I was going to take a look and see who we've got going on here. Hang on. I've gotten in the habit of just rating. Do you know him? Oh, he's from Taco, right? Yeah, he's from Team Taco. Let me see if anybody else is online that I know I need to catch. Hang on. Let's see here. Oh, sorry. Let me get some outro music here a little bit. Okay. I think we can do that. Still doing stream teams, kind of. If you're interested, you can join us over on Taco. But yeah, it's not as not like it used to be. That's for sure. Sure. Okay. Yep. I mean, maybe. Please do. Actually, you'll know from some of the people out there already. Depends on a few things. It's nothing serious. I mean, it's not a serious commitment by any chance. Join the Discord. I'll send you the art. Don't let me forget to send you the link, and you can take a look yourself and see what you think. But if you're curious about who they are, it's these guys over here, and the teams all. The Discord, the team, the people that stream on this are all kind of coming from all sorts of different other teams and other communities and all kind of stuff. And we're, you know, kind of a ragtag bunch, just like you and I are, and Dayspring is, and, you know, and Afro and all the other streamers that we all know and hang out with. Like, it's, you know, we've bounced around a lot of times. Yeah, depends on contractual obligations. Check it out. There's nothing with this one, so if it gets in trouble with another team you're on, then I wouldn't say. Then don't worry about it. But just depends if you want to or not. Otherwise, there's nothing really. I mean, it's not extremely, essentially competitive kind of thing. But yeah, we'll go say hi to Agent Killer 09. I hope that's okay. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know we do. You're exactly right. So let's give an actual official shout out here so he knows we're coming. So give me just a sec. Come on. Okay. There we go. So we're gonna go say hi to them here in a little bit. For those of you who have just joined me tonight, I'm going to try and get back on a streaming schedule. I'm streaming a bunch of days during the week. Most of those streams are going to be workout streams. So tomorrow's going to hopefully be a leg day. And then we'll get back into it, and I have another break coming up on Thursday. So Monday and Thursdays are where I've been taking my workout breaks. Mondays are when I try to stream for the Linux stuff, so I'm trying to get back into that. We'll see how we do. If you see a schedule up, then you know I'm kind of keeping it up. Otherwise, I'm on the auto posts go to Twitter, but I'm also on Mastodon, and I'm also on Instagram and a couple other places too. So anyway, those are all the kind of things we'll see. But anyway, thank you so much for coming along. Discord invite link invalid. You're on the Discord. Oh, that one. Oh, let me hang on. Where are you? What the hell? There we go. Gotcha. Try that one. Oh, you got it? Okay. See what you think. Fairly low key. Anyway, thank you guys all for coming by. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for hanging out and saying hi. And thank you for dealing with all the technical difficulties, but that's what we do. And if you like what you see, leave a follow before you go. Otherwise, we'll try to see you again later this week for some workouts. So you guys take care. We'll go say hi to Agent Killer 009. And you guys have a great rest of your night. See you later.